It's appealing to do your own real estate transaction. But I have learned a valuable lesson in a recent transaction, and that is there is no replacement for professional guidance. When you don't have a realtor, you are relying on the loan officer basically to do everything, but I'm not licensed to do all of the things that a realtor does. I can only make suggestions. In this instance, it's a VA loan, which are challenging to begin with. And on top of it, neither side has any representation at all. No lawyers and no realtors. So that means they're writing up their own offer to purchase, they're signing contracts and making their own amendments based on very limited knowledge. And we had a significant delay that was actually VA driven. We ordered the appraisal December 1st, and the appraiser did not get us the report until now, December 31st. That caused a delay, but it also meant that we were outside of contract for the appraisal date. Now, I went back to the buyers and said, if you don't extend the appraisal date as well as the closing date, you'll be outside of contract. Once you're outside of contract, you will be responsible for any gap if it comes in under value. And this is really important. The first extension they did for their amendment only had a change of the closing date. And I did go back to them and say, you might want to also add in an extension of the appraisal contingency since we don't have an appraisal back yet. They did then send a second signed amendment for extending both the appraisal date and the closing date, so they were still inside of contract. And it was a good thing because the appraisal came back light in the loafers by about $10,000. And when it comes back light, that means there's a gap that has to be taken care of outside of the loan. So either the buyer can pay it, the seller can pay it, or both of them can negotiate to pay half. So when you have a situation like this, you want to make sure you didn't give up your bargaining power, and you want to make sure that all the contract dates are up to date. This is where a realtor or even just a real estate lawyer can be helpful. And you know what? I know it's an extra expense, but it's somebody on your side besides just the loan officer who's going to help make sure that everything gets taken care of. I hope this information helps. If it does, give me a like and a follow. And I hope you have a great day.